Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Monday night team Zoom. Today is September 17th, 2018. And what a big day it is for ASEA. The ASEA Via line was released today. I hope that you guys all ordered yours. Yay, I see Tim going, yay. Did you guys order yours? Thumbs up? Thumbs up? Make sure you guys place those orders. We'll talk about that in a minute. We also have a special guest on our Zoom tonight. We have our upline, Triple Diamond, Mr. I Am ASEA, Paul Tyra. So we're going to start combining these calls, putting our teams back together again. And so, Paul, we want to welcome you. You there? I saw him out there. You don't have to talk, but we saw you out there.
Yes, I am. Sorry, guys.
Hey, welcome, Paul.
How's it going?
Awesome, awesome, awesome. We are looking forward to seeing you on September 29th for the big event.
Yes, it's next week. It's next week already.
I know. So we just want to welcome you. We're going to get the call started. Did you want to say anything? Did you want to talk?
No, I mean, it's just super exciting. We've got some great times going on, as Terry was saying. We're looking to sort of get different groups together, plug in, make the calls a little fatter. So excited to maybe start doing that next week. And yeah, looking forward to seeing everyone at the Super Saturday event a week from this Saturday.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Paul. We're looking forward to seeing you.
Excited to have you here.
Yes.
That's our motto. Fat calls is the calls we want.
Yes.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Paul.
Speaking of fat calls, did you guys get to listen to the Charge Up call this morning? That was fantastic. So if you didn't get to listen to it, it already was put out by Bob and Trish Schwenkler. Just a quick heads up, they put for this morning's Charge Up call with Terry and Dr. Foster Malmed, many rave reviews for the call, which is posted on www.chargeupcall.com, Monday, September 17th call. So it's about 15 minutes, which Dr. Foster explains how his attitude has shifted, read the new ASEA Via products, and he gives great summaries of the products. So fantastic, guys. He really he just put it into like terms that I could understand, why our products are better than other products, what that special sauce is, that secret sauce is that's in each and every one of ours. Do you want to just, because we want everybody, you got to go listen to the call, just period. You've got to. It's going to be posted there, but it's going to help you to understand why these products are so special. And again, I don't want to give them away too much, but if you want to give a little.
You don't want to give away the secret sauce?
No, they have to go listen.
Okay, so our goal was, Terry said, this is what we really need. So when Becky explained the products are so complex and powerful and synergistic with ASEA, you can get lost in the sauce, so to speak. There's so much to these supplements. So what I did was I just tried to frame it for us regular folk who aren't nutritionists, just so that you can know why it is that ASEA chose this particular kind of a supplement, what the secret sauce is in each one of the supplements, explain the secret sauce, and explain my favorite few ingredients from each of them. So I just wanted to do it how it is that I would want to learn about them. When Becky did it, it was amazing information, but it was just so much information in such a short amount of time that there was no way anybody could really grasp how powerful and amazing these choices of supplements were. So go listen to it. I tried to break it down in emotionally doable pieces, and it sounds like people were starting to get it a little bit more because I made it simple.
Yeah, it's really a great call. So go listen to that. I've just muted everybody. There was some background noise, but if you have a comment, if you have something, you can speak up. Let's see. Thanks, Lorraine. ChargeUpCall.info, and look for today, Monday, September 17th. You will like it, and have your paper and pen ready and handy, because then you're going to write down some of those ingredients that he's talking about and just some of those key things, because we can't become, again, we're not going to become supplement specialists, just like we don't want to be redox specialists, but we do want everybody to understand what we have our hands on, and why it needs to be a part of our products, of our believe, belong, and become. The company put a lot of time and effort into these, and we are pumped and excited about them. So they're in your shopping cart now. They're in the enrollment process as well. Let me just share my screen. Give me just a second. I want to look here and just see what we have. English prices. This is the promotion. Oh, let's just show this. Let me just come up here. Make sure you can see this, guys. Hey, can you give me a thumbs up if you can see that, Lorraine? I can see you. Thank you. All right, so this is the new enrollment packs, guys. Some of they're fantastic. Now the ASEA Via is part of it. You're going to see some of the packs are not there. New ones are in. These are the ones, they make sense. I was so excited when I started going through them. There's just options now, and it's, people can do it without Redox if they want, but there is now with the Redox, with the gel. So check them out, know your products, but there's one in there's in the entrepreneur pack, in the business packs. Go, like I said, just go check them out. Fantastic. So that is the new product packs.
And where did you get this information?
Well, this was sent to me by Karen Riley, but it's also in your, you can go to ASEAVia.com, and you also can go into your back office library, and you should be able to find all of this stuff right in your back office.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely, because you know what? I actually printed this one off last night. Yeah. So this one is in your back office that I'm showing you now. They're all there.
And my suggestion is just either carry it with you or just take pictures on your phone so you're never having that blank stare that I had sometimes when I didn't have this stuff on my phone. So it just makes it really simple. Just have it right there and you can answer people's questions.
Yes. So here's the new pricing on everything. Remember, prices went up today, or they're up now at $10. So your case of ASEA Redox is now $130. But here's all of your prices, and here is, and right next to it is your PV. So if you're ever wondering, it's right there on that price sheet. So your source is $55, 45 PV. The Biome is $50, 40 PV, and the Life Max is $70, 60 PV. Now, if you buy all three, if you buy one of each, you get $10 off on each one of these. This is the promo that's going on right now. Or if you add all of the ASEA Via products, add ASEA Via to any 100 PV order that includes ASEA Redox or Renew, and each bottle of ASEA Via product is $10 off as well. So you have these options right here. Right now it's limits 9 bottles per order. Let's see. Okay, so that's the new pricing on that. Oh, somebody's drawing on my page. Hey, whoever's drawing, stop drawing. Clear it, please. Okay, let me just see here. That's the price list. Here is the new associate application. Again, familiarize yourself with this. This has all of the new packages. Again, the amounts and the PV. And remember now, the shipping is now $12. That is your heavy table. So up to 1,000 PV, you are only paying $12 of shipping. If you add Renew 28 to it or any of the other products to it, it adds $1 to it, and it is then $13. So that's fantastic. And the light table is $8.99. $8.99. Gosh, I should have known that.
I'm a science geek.
So, but regardless, $13 is the most you're going to pay, and that's up to 1,000 PV. So you can look.
I just had a guy who ordered 4 cases of pouches today on auto ship, and his shipping is $12 for 4 cases. It's amazing.
That is so awesome. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that's the new enrollment. Again, familiarize yourself with it. Let's see, we have, just a sec, guys. I'm just looking at the things I want to show you. The promotion, the ASEA Cancun. Can you see that one, Lorraine, the ASEA Cancun? Yep, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. So this is the new Ascent trip that we have not had a chance to talk about. And we got to hear this at convention, and you're going to hear from some of the convention attendees in just a minute. But this is the trip that we want you all to be working for. It is the ASEA Ascent, and this year it's going to be in Mexico, Cabo. It is Cancun, correct? Yeah.
It's Riviera Cancun.
Riviera Cancun. So it's the really, really nice area. Beautiful Riviera Cancun. And so for all the qualification period already started, it goes through March 1st, 2019. Eligible ranks bronze through platinum, plus diamonds, new diamonds after August 3rd. Guys, go on this. You talk to anybody that's been on these Ascent trips. I can see some of you have been on them here. You know, they're really like the best trips. They're just so much fun. You get to hang with your SIA family. You get to be with the founders. We get to be with, you know, the corporate executives. It's just fantastic. So look at the qualifications, look what you need to do to win, and get busy and do it, because we know you can do it.
It's essentially just keep hitting bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, and you will earn your way there.
Yep. Enroll, 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 and hit those ranks. Okay. I want to just switch gears here, and let's talk a little bit about convention, because we skipped our convention recap last week because we had so many calls and we didn't want to overwhelm you guys. You know, what did you think about convention? Oh, let me stop sharing. Yeah, thank you, honey.
You're welcome, honey. What do I think about convention?
Yeah.
I thought this was, you know, it's every year it's the best convention ever. This was the best convention ever. They really have it dialed in. The things that that we enjoy the most, we were able to enjoy the most. We didn't have to get dressed up in tuxedos, and that made me very happy. I got to put on a cowboy hat and cowboy boots, which evidently made my wife very happy, which was really awesome for me. So it was awesome all around, just reconnecting with everybody, and then just seeing where we are as a company. You know, we've been doing this 8 years. So when Terry and I started and the company was at a $15 million in annual sales company, and this year is probably going to be close to maybe 10 times that much. And now we are really post-risk, and we're not so much pre-momentum. When you see people now that are coming out of the woodwork who said, okay, I'll do this again, because they did it once and now they're back, or they've heard it enough places. Now it's not just hearing it from one. You know, Lynn Chapaniak enrolled somebody that I know she's been talking to about this for, hold up your fingers, how many years? 7 years? Right. So, and we knew that, and this woman needed this product 7 years ago. So when you see that, we call that a clue. What,
Sorry,
Lynn?
can I interrupt? And now Linda's husband, because of a testimonial I showed her on ASEA Healthy Self, is going back on ASEA.
This was a guy whose ringing in his ears was gone and things were all better, and then he decided, I don't need that. Right. Nice work, Lynn. It's very exciting to see.
Thank you.
You know, as the years go on, we get more valid, we get more credible, and it's so exciting knowing that we are the early adopters, and it's so much fun as people say, okay, I'll do it now. So congratulations on being in momentum. That was my favorite part, seeing that the fiscal year so far, year over year compared to last year, ASEA is up 75% over last year.
If that's not momentum, I mean, really, guys.
That's pretty awesome. It's like, you know, this is not a flat curve. This is taking off. And ASEA via Source and Biome and LifeMax are just going to put gasoline on the fire. It's awesome. So
think about, like, in the early on, we were waiting for this, and we built, and then I think some people just kind of got like thinking, is it ever going to happen? Is it ever going to happen? Well, it's happening. So get back to work, get out there, start talking to those people, ringing people up, calling them up, call the people that you spoke to 8 years ago, 7 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever it is, and tell them about the new products. Tell them that we are the leaders in cellular health. We are the true leaders. Nobody has what we have. We have the raw materials, we have the labor, and then we have the gut health as well. So
absolutely.
There you go. Okay, so let's talk, guys. Let's see who would like to start and talk about their convention. I know we've got Jenny, we've got Lynn, we have. Why don't you guys put in the chat that you want to speak about convention for a minute? Yeah, come on, guys. We have Scott. Hey, Scott! Shout out to Scott too, and Maureen Wagner. We did a presentation with them. Home presentation, guys. We're doing them. How many people? 22 people in the room. She invited 20 and 22 showed up. So there you go. The room was packed.
That's a woman with credibility.
Good job, Scott. And Scott did the presentation. So thanks, Scott. Awesome.
Hey guys, I'll speak first from that's Jenny. I just wanted to talk about closing and Tyler briefly, and then I wanted to talk a little bit really quickly about the breakout session that I liked. But Tyler, you guys, Tyler and the way that he always brings it together, he brought forth the believe, belong, become, and reinforced everything in such a special way. He honored his parents, Bertus and Bonnie, in such a beautiful, beautiful way, and shared a lot. Now, I posted pictures of his event, his closing thing on my Facebook, if anybody wants to see them. But there was a lot of amazing things, and you know how good Tyler is with words, and how he just, I always come away like so inspired with hope and most especially with purpose from Tyler. So he was just amazing as always. Briefly, my favorite breakout session was Malcolm Sword. He was very, very cute. He's from Australia, and we had a little difficulty understanding him. But I got a few cute little tidbits from Malcolm that I just want to share, just a couple of little quotes that he said that really hit home for me. He said, if you're not busy enough in the depth of your business, you are not wide enough. And I said, okay. He said, and I've heard this before from other people, but he said, it's easier to give birth than it is to raise a child. So keep enrolling. And this was the one that really, I went, wow. He said, in life, he said, a tree is either growing or it's dying. There is no middle ground. He said, people are always looking for the middle ground, and there is none. So keep growing, keep reading the books, keep working with your mentors, do whatever you have to do. And his 4 cornerstones of success are: number 1, dream; number 2, dream; number 3, dream; and number 4, dream.
Awesome.
So I thought he was pretty great.
Thanks,
Cool.
Jenny.
Thank you, Jenny.
You.
Awesome.
And isn't that funny? Because Scott, I said that the same thing, but we did a little bit different. He talked about a tree. It's either living or dying. It's the same thing with us. We're either going towards health or we're going towards unhealthy. And that's it. So thanks, Jenny. Awesome. And Malcolm is such a great guy. We get to really know him on the Diamond trip last year, and we hung with him. And what a really great guy. Yes, network marketer. He gave it up, came back for ASEA because he just couldn't deny what this company had. And look at him just taking off. Okay. Thanks, Jenny. Lynn Chapaniak, she said she is ready. Hey, Lynn.
Hi.
Hey. Wait,
I loved every piece of convention, as I do every year. All the speakers are amazing. Everything. I loved my light up bracelet. I thought that was so cool. I really liked that. I thought that was so fun. But one of the breakouts that I went to was the social media one, among many others. And what I really liked was they were talking about doing Facebook Lives and how you get a lot more traffic on a Facebook Live than you do on posting a regular video. And I've never done a Facebook Live, and I am afraid to do a Facebook Live. So when we were at our Texan Redox Roundup, I said, this would be a great time to do a Facebook Live. And I'm thinking, nah, I'm not going to do it. I was like, oh my gosh, just do it. So I did it, and it was corny. And my first one, it was kind of silly, and I did it. They said you could first do it to only yourself. So it's private, so only I could see it. And then if you want to share it, you just make it public. So I did it to only myself. And then I said, all right, it's not that horrible. I guess I'll post it. And I posted it, and it got 205 views. Now, whether people meant to view it or wanted to view it, doesn't matter. They viewed it 205 times. So I thought that was pretty cool. So that's something I think I'm going to try and do more of. Yep. More messaging. The more you message people, the more you see them in your feed and make more connections with them and stuff. So
awesome.
That was pretty cool.
Out of your comfort zone. See that?
For once.
Yes.
I'm getting there.
And you got positive feedback. You had over 200 people check it out. And guess what? Nobody said, "Ooh, look at Lynn."
Nope. At least not to my face, they didn't.
And guys, we really, as Lynn said, you know what? The social media piece is huge. And we just recently gotten, like, I don't know, just in this past week, a couple of people, just from people watching our videos and reaching out to us and saying, wow, you're accessible, because we respond to them. So social media.
Make a YouTube channel. Put some videos on there.
There you go.
Just show people who you are, and you can't say the wrong thing to the right person.
Yeah, let people see who you are. You're great people, so let them see that. Thanks, Lynn. Awesome. Okay, who is Pat? Oh, it's going to be Tim because
it's going to be Tim because Pat was in school.
Pat had to teach.
Probably stayed after school is my guess. Tim, are you talking?
Oh, you know me. I'm always talking.
We missed you, Pat.
I missed you guys too.
But Tim had a fun time. He was so involved. Good for you.
I was, and the folks can tell you I took lots of notes. But anyway, first off, I wanted to say the convention, the facility was great. I love the Gaylord. The place was wonderful and whatnot. It was a great choice of venue. It was very cool. And then some of the organizations and logistics and stuff like that. Having the store be online, order your stuff right there from your phone, and then just go pick it up later. You had no long lines, no nothing. But that was great. Some of the breakout sessions I went to, I loved Anne Louise Gettleman. Man, is she a firecracker. She's on fire. And she apparently really and truly loves the ASEA. Apparently she gives it to all her staff. They're on the product herself and whatnot. And she not gave us a lot of good information about using ASEA, but also how it works in with the rest of the nutrition and stuff like that. So she gave us a lot of good insight about nutrition, good nutrition, and lifestyles. I know Pat, when I was gone, Pat had her new book, and so she was reading that and doing some of the things in the book. Apparently, I'm the bad influence here in the food department. So, but anyway, she also mentioned some things about some helpful oils and stuff. I mean, one of them that kind of got me was Siberian tiger pine nut oil. Boy, I'm just glad it comes from a pine tree and not a tiger. Yeah. And then the other thing was tea, no tea. I thought that was interesting, but she said that the fluorides in the tea displace the iodine in your body and to avoid tea. What else? Also, consistency and permission, getting commitment. 3 and 5, I've heard that so many times. It was great. Doctors in the medical review board, Dr. Silverman, Dr. Michael, and Dr. Malman there. Everyone was mentioning 3 and 5. Again, consistency and duplication. And what you do is what your downline is going to do, so make sure that it is duplicatable. Some really neat updates coming out of Genie. Amazing stuff coming out of Genie. The wellness questionnaire to your people, and they can give that wellness questionnaire right online. That was really cool. The fast forward tracking tool, where you can get the emails telling you where you are in regard to your fast forward, and then the daily dashboard update. I thought that's going to be really cool stuff.
Yep.
When it gets up. And loading Genie on the phone. I mean, people just load it up really easy. That was very quick and easy to do. Just text the word ABC for ASEA, be a ASEA
Business coach.
Business coach, right? Me, ME, to 91011 and click, and you're in there.
Do me a favor, type that into the chat when we're done.
Okay, I will. And then Danielle Matthews, she had a neat thing about dealing with objections. She called it porcupining, which I thought was fun and kind of cool. When somebody throws you a porcupine, you throw it back at them. I got some neat things on there. Well, if it's too much, people say, well, how much is too much? You kind of throw it back at them, ask them, and drill down that way. Or what's more important to you, what you pay or what you get out of things. And then the other one, she says, my whoever, your doctor, your proctologist, your gym coach, or whatever, says it doesn't work. Well, and the response is, well, is that person a expert in redox signaling? Some really good stuff there. So anyway, I took a lot of notes. So
do me a favor, do those, Daniel, do those little porcupine things. Can you post those on a SIA track for us?
Sure.
Those are great. Those are really cute. I like those.
Yep.
And thanks, Tim. And by the way, Tim was talking about the tracker. So you know how we have people fill out their tracker before they start a SIA? So now Jeannie it's an electronic one where you can literally go in and type in your numbers. It adds it up for you. It's really cool. So that's what he was talking about. And again, the 3 and 5 can't
overstate how important 3 and 5 is.
We did it Saturday at Scott and Maureen and Emily's event there, and everybody, of course, that did the 3 and 5 had fantastic results. So if you're not using the 3 and 5, you are doing yourself a disservice. It is a gateway into the drink and everything, because people, we were talking about a SIA, but they can't see a SIA working, but they can feel Renew 28 working immediately, and they get the drift. So thanks, Tim.
Okay, you know what? That point is so great. So as I'm a redox freak, and I want everybody to drink this drink so they live better and longer. Except if I can't get them on it, I have to be smart enough to outthink them and think, what's my path to get them on it? Because that's where I really want them. And maybe it'll be Biome. And maybe it'll be 3 and 5. So the 3 and 5 is so simple and it's so successful. And once they see it, they are going to want that gel. They're not going to want to walk away without it. And then you can easily get them in the conversation about, wait till we show you what happens when you drink this stuff. So do not discount the 3 and 5.
Thank you.
And you know what? We spoke to somebody who said, when 3 and 5 doesn't work, they say, no, that didn't change it. Do it again.
Yep.
Do it again. It was Lorraine Bavard. She said one time she had to do it 3 and 5 4 times in a row. And after the 12th application, the pain was gone. And she says, so sometimes you have to persist.
Either that or they just said, forget, I'll buy it from you. Just leave me alone.
Exactly.
We love them. Thank you so much, Tim. Who else would like to share that was at convention? If you'd like to. Lynn Osmer says she would like to.
Did we have fun, Lynn, or what?
Yes. It was great. It was fantastic. I had such a great time with being with such awesome people. Can you hear me?
Yeah, perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Okay. What rang true to me was, again, with Malcolm, I know I've heard it before, but, when you become more, you will be more. It's when you hear other people repeat these things, it sinks in. And then I've always had a problem with establishing a routine, and, well, my commitments would get in the way. But when I saw Trish Winsler, I got her energy, and everything she said kind of rang true to me. And she said, well, you have to obey the 3 laws of the universe: consistency, consistency, consistency. So since I've gotten back, I've set up a routine and I'm sticking to it. So
awesome.
It was a wonderful, wonderful time.
Thanks, Lynn. That was awesome. And we had a great time with you as well. And that's it. Listen, if you can't, listen to Trish Schwenkler. Who are we to argue, right? She's the first $10 million earner. She keeps it very simple. Consistency, consistency, consistency. There you go. Don't make this more difficult than it has to be. So thanks, Lynn.
Thanks, Lynn. And I hope everybody's taking note how excited the people are who went to convention.
Yeah. Yep.
And how important convention is. And once you've been to convention, you really don't ever want to miss convention, because it changes lives. It changes the way your brain thinks about this business.
Yep.
And sometimes that's all it takes to turn everything on, according to Jim Rohn.
Yeah. And you know what? How excited everybody was that we were talking about, who wanted the $179 ticket. We're getting the 10-pack. I would say like 99% of everybody was like, I'll take one, I'll take one, I'll take two, I'll take one. So for those of you that reserved, that said yes, 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 let me just give you my PayPal. I'm going to just put this here. Let's see. So because I am going to buy those. I don't want that to go privately. I want this to go to everyone. Okay.
Still says privately. You know why? Because you're responding to her.
No, I just said to everyone though. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on here. I just sent it to. Sorry. Did that one go?
I think so.
Okay. Does everybody see that? Yes. So there's my PayPal. You can send it there. And this just shows you how you can do it so you don't get charged. So if you do it with your bank account or what is it? Bank account or a combination, or your PayPal balance, either one of those, and it doesn't cost you anything. If you use a credit card, then there's a small fee. So send me over that money and let's get those tickets. We are excited. If you know anybody else that wants them, let me know. We are going to rock that house next year.
We are.
And where is it going to be?
Vegas, baby. At the Rio.
At the Rio. Paul is so excited.
We're all staying at his house.
Exactly.
It's awesome.
Everybody that wants a room at Paul's house, just
put it right in the chat. I want to stay at Paul's house. No problem. And he's an awesome chef.
We're really excited. We got some big things. So at the Rio in Vegas next year, and they're doing it a little bit later, so those teachers can also go. It's not the first week of school, so we're excited. All right, guys. I'm moving. Oh, who else would like to? That was at convention. That would like to share.
Hi, Terry. Can you hear me?
Yes. Who is this?
Hi, this is Cynthia McKnight. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
I came back with a little cold from the AC from the plane and everything, so my voice is a little hoarse. I actually don't sound like Barry White. Because normally I've been sounding like Barry White. But anyway, I want to share, first of all, I went to the convention with my partner, Caroline Brown. She made it possible for us to be there, and I am ever so grateful. So I have to shout out to Caroline Brown. And what I wanted to talk about where the convention is, I was also in Trish Sprinkler's breakout session. Absolutely awesome breakout session. She was having people go and read the book by Og Mandino, The Greatest Salesman in the World. Also, too, she was telling people to write down your intentions from Think and Grow Rich. Put a date and a timeline to it and put out there in the universe what you want. She also showed her affirmations that she's been using for like the past 25 years. She says she has it posted up on her ceiling. So it's the first thing she sees when she opens her eyes and the last thing she sees when she closes her eyes to go to bed in the evening. The other breakout session I had the pleasure of attending was Justin and Nicole, the Ambassador Diamonds from Australia. Awesome breakout session. Also, too, the father of Jeannie, Larry McFarland, was in there as well. And what was so cool about Justin's and Nicole's breakout session, they was talking about how they had 26 of their team members to be able to come from Australia to come to the convention because they would use the promotions. So they have a promotion right now going on, whereas over there in Australia, they have the opportunity to go to South Africa. And a lot of their team members have already won that promotion. So what they was doing, what they broke down was how to use the promotion of the 2019 ASEA Ascent trip to hit your level if you're not bronze as of yet. And what happened was she brought 3 of her team members onto the stage. What she had the opportunity to do is run her Director 300 reports in her back office, and she saw that she had some people that was almost there at Director 300, almost there to hit their ranks, whether they was advancing to silver or some other people were advancing They was just almost there to advance to bronze. So by her running her Director 300 reports, she's called the person who's getting ready to hit silver. And she was like, listen, this person, they're almost there at bronze. They just need a little bit of assistance to get that extra Director 300. Give them a call. And so one lady called another lady, and she was like, listen, you're almost there. This is what you need to do. You need to give this person a call because she's almost at Director 300. And she didn't want to call the lady because she was scared of the lady. Okay. She was getting opposition from the lady. She had called the lady, and the lady wasn't actively doing the business. She was just consuming the products. And so she was like, she called me everything in the book. I don't want to talk to her. And her upline, her enroller said, listen, get on the phone and give her a call. And she finally did. And it was so ironic that the woman who was standing next to her was the woman that she was afraid of. She was scared of. But what it was, just like Lynn was saying, it's all about timing. At that particular time, when she first approached that lady to do the business, it wasn't a good time for her. She had some personal issues that were going on. And so what she did was she just let her be, just, let her stay in her own lane and everything. And then when she called her again to let her know about the promotions that was going on with the ASEA Ascent trip, it was her time. She was ready. And lo and behold, she made Director 300. She made bronze. So they was breaking bronzes and Director 300s all over the place. And that's why they had so many people to fly in from Australia. And Australia is not a cheap trip to come over to Dallas, Texas. Okay. So she was just saying the power of the promotions is absolutely something that you want to utilize. And also, too, she had Larry McFarland, Genie, up there talking about how important it is to utilize Genie. That's how their team has been bursting at the seam because they've been using that Genie. And, Justin and Nicole, they talk to Larry pretty much every day, okay, because they are on it. They are on top of it, and they have their team utilizing the Genie. And also, one last thing I want to talk about, the Ascent 2019, she actually had a breakdown of what you would need to do every single week in order to hit that bronze or that silver or gold level in order to make that 2019 ASEA trip. She says you got 26 weeks because the clock starts. She got 26 weeks and she broke it all down. And so I just wanted to put that out there. It was a really good breakout session. And hopefully we'd be able to get a copy of her PowerPoint that she did because it really broke it down on how many, people you need to be speaking to, how many, Director 300s and all that stuff in order to be able to make that ASEA 2019 Riviera trip. So I just want to say that. And once again, it was an awesome, awesome convention. And I'm so grateful that I was able to go.
Thanks, Cynthia.
Thank you, Cynthia.
We can
Awesome
try, but Justin doesn't like to share his stuff. It's out there. He lets the world know. He doesn't like to share his information, only for his team.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but we'll ask. But
we'll see if we can get it.
He actually even filmed our breakout, and he wouldn't even share that. Yeah, it's kind of sad.
You know what? Just to make a point. So now you see all these leaders, Leland Duck and Justin and Nicole and Bobby Martin and all these people across the board who are now saying Genie is the answer. I'll bet Paul Tyre is on here. Paul Tyre is the one who pretty much brought Genie to us in the first place. And then Terry put together the committee with all the people from the other teams. And this all started here with this group. And we're just so glad that they're finally really embracing it and realizing that Genie is breakthrough technology to share our breakthrough technology. And we couldn't be happier.
Thank you. Yeah, we had the 2-minute.
Yes, definitely. You had definitely put it out there and wanted to say thank you so very much. And Paul, listen, I saw how you did your breakdown of utilizing the Fast Forward Plus. I don't know if you had an opportunity to look at the new packages and see if you want to do something like that again. So I'm just putting it out there in the air.
Thank you, Cynthia.
I know Paul's working on a lot of things.
Wait till you see what Paul's coming out with.
So you're going to see a lot of things. We're going to have him share some of it at the September 29th event.
Which you're all going to be at.
Yes. Let us show you. Here is the links, guys. Let me just put these here. We hope that we're going to see each and every one of you guys. It's going to be a great event. Let me just tell you. Yeah,
Who's coming?
We have Paul Tyra. We have Dr. David Silverman. We have Debbie Wetzler. We have Karen Riley. We have our field leadership. We have a fantastic group of people coming. We're going to share a lot of things.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Is anyone zooming in?
Oh, we're not sure which one, but could be Jerem Webb. It could be Chuck Funky. It could be both. So we have somebody zooming in as well. Guys, this is an event. Please invite your guests. Get them there. Here is your link to get your tickets. So there's a ASEA Convention Recap.eventbrite.com, and then there's a ASEA Convention Recap guest.eventbrite.com. There is going to be, which I just got confirmation today, we will have a wrap, what's it called? A wrap station. So again, I think it was like $10 last time, $10, $12 for a wrap station. So we will have a wrap station there. We're going to be doing Recap wrap. No, I'm kidding. So
she's getting funny.
Yeah. We hope that all of you guys are going to be there. Invite as many people as you can. Let's fill that room, guys. This is the time. No excuses. We gave everybody plenty of notice for this. So we hope you will all be there with your guests. We will have a prize for the, person with the most guests. And I think with the
person sponsored,
and the person with the most personally sponsored people there will have a prize. So get your team members there, get your guests there.
Start calling, start texting tonight. Fill the room.
Yeah.
The world deserves it.
Is there anybody else from our team that wants to share their experience at convention?
You know what? I want to share one more thing that I learned. So Terry and I sort of divided and conquered, and we kept going to different rooms and splitting up so that we could learn more things. So Trish Schwenkler had an awesome thing. She said that her mentor, and the reason that she's successful, was that besides consistency, she learned the 3-foot rule. So when you're not sure how to find out how it is that you can help someone, you have to start a conversation, something like, how are you today? And it's not that hard, but for some, it's agonizing. So if you just start practicing saying, how are you today? And the rule is that when somebody's within 3 feet of you, you say, hi, how are you today? And you have no idea where that conversation is going to go or who that person may be or who may they lead you to. But if you don't say, how are you today, you'll never know and you'll regret it. Now, she said that if by some chance they're 5 feet away from you and they don't fit the 3-foot rule,
step 2 feet closer.
Step 2 feet closer. And go say, hi, how are you today? And that's how you grow your business. Ask questions, make them your acquaintance, make them your friend, and then find out at some point how you can help them. That's how it's done.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, does anybody else from convention have anything? Otherwise, I'm going to, and you can interrupt at any time. Let's see. Guys, make sure you get
It's Abby. How are you?
Oh, hi, Abby.
Hi. How's Foster? How's everybody? Listen, I want to just jump in and say Charles and I were amazed. We had such an amazing time at convention. The breakouts that we really felt were really helpful. We went to the social media one, and also the tip that we got about using Genie on the phone, mobile app, and whipping it out, and had Charlie's having a blast doing that. Here's my personal assistant. She doesn't need a break. She's always on duty, and here she is. And he hands the phone over to them.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Well, you know, and Abby and Charles are so committed, they wrote me a check at convention.
There you go.
Convention ticket. Haven't cashed it yet, Abby, but I've got it.
No problem. And also, Terry, real quickly, I told Foster, I didn't tell you, we got approached by somebody who was a guest at the hotel, looking at our badge, already had looked up ASEA, wanted to know more about it.
Wow, awesome.
Ooh.
Excellent, excellent. So get back in touch with them.
Working on following up with her and seeing how far we get.
Awesome, and get her on a 3-way call.
Yes, we're working on getting a hold of her. Videos have gone out and voicemail has gone out.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Congratulations, Abby. Thank you, Charles.
Thank you, guys.
We
We
can't
will.
say enough about the three-way calls. Three-way calls, the presentations, the Zooms. Guys, we got to be doing these. This is what's going to build your business. Please have an event. Again, shout out to Maureen. She just decided to do it, and everybody showed up. So, you know, you can't build your business if you're not talking to people and if you're not, you know, getting them on three-way calls and all that good stuff. Okay, let's see. Anybody else want to? Okay, charge up call. Guys, get on the charge up call every single day, Monday through Friday. You're going to see the same leaders are on there every day. If you think that you know more than all the leaders, then that's where you're going to be, is stuck not knowing what all the leaders know. Here's your charge up call. Get on it. If you can't get on live, listen to it. It's important and very informative, and you get to learn from different leaders. Like these people picked up in these breakout sessions. Every day there's a breakout session on the charge up call. And that's how you should look at it. Every single day you have a breakout session that you can go and listen to and learn bits and pieces from.
And the only people who don't need to be on those calls are the people who are making more money than they want to.
You know, and that's fascinating because I know that Chuck and Tammy and Bo and Cindy and Bobby Martin, they were all on the call today. And they're all making plenty of money, but that just shows you the leaders, they lead by example. If you're not on the charge up call, your team's not going to be on the charge up call. If you're, you know, just dig in and learn those little bits and pieces. Okay, I'm going to drop the mic on that one. Hey, this Thursday, Alan Noble is doing his Discover ASEA Thursdays. So that is 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. And it is discoverasea.com. Let's see, will it let me copy it? Oh, yeah, it is.
Maybe.
No, it is. Come in, see. I'm going to put the information here for you. This is a great one. Oh, wait a minute. I got to
Scroll.
No, it's saying private. I got to put it on private again. Everyone. Okay. That's a Discover ASEA this Thursday night. Great one to get your guests on. And also for you to learn. And the more you listen to Alan, the more you listen to leaders, Paul and Alan and Trish, and then you listen to them foster, you learn. You get to these things just kind of come to you, become second nature. So just keep getting on these calls. Let's see. You know, I don't want to throw her under, it's like, I know, Brittany, we were supposed to have you do the inspirational message and we didn't talk about it again. If you're ready, if you want to do it, awesome. If not, we can put you on for next week. I just don't want to, and if you're not ready, we will do it next week. I think it was Brittany, right?
And I just want to announce that Paul Tyra is going on another webinar with Columbia right now. So thanks so much, Paul, for being here. Good luck with the Columbia team. Enjoy them. They're awesome.
By the way, Columbia, hey, Marco, are you still there? Or did he leave? There is an event in Columbia at the end of this month that we can't be there because we're going to be doing our own event. But we hope if you know anybody in Columbia, let us know. We'll get you in touch. We'll let you know the locations. Bogota, I think Bucaramanga, no, Cali and Medellin. Yeah.
Yes, I'll be there. I'll be there.
What are the dates, Marco?
It's next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Okay.
27th, 28th, 29th.
Yep.
Yes. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Brittany said she'll do it next week. Awesome. And again, there's a lot of post-convention events, guys. There is, I'm going to just going to put them right out here for you. And if you guys want, there's a way that you can save all of these things. All you have to do is go over to the more section and the chat zone over there and just do save chat. And you can have all of this stuff saved. But these are the events that are going on in your area and other people's areas. Get to one of them, get guests there, get your team members. This is where leaders are born, as at events. And I think, does anybody have anything that they would like to discuss? Gosh, we have so much.
Can I say something, Terry?
You can say whatever you want, Denise.
So my associate in Australia is having an event this Thursday, and Danny Doyle is the speaker. So if you have anyone in Australia, in New South Wales, invite them.
Yes. Yes.
And she's doing really well. She was someone that was terrified of the 3-foot rule. She was like a deer in headlights, and now she's videoing live on Facebook. And so thanks for the mentorship and the support, Terry. So,
Absolutely.
and I could read something tonight.
You know what, Denise? It's not that we wouldn't love it. It's just we've kept everybody so long, and so unless it's a very quick. But I don't want to keep everybody because this has been a long call.
We don't have to.
Okay. But I want to say that's Joe Tonkin, by the way, the one that Denise is talking about. And Denise has never given up on her, and she has done so much over this past year. Shout out to Joe Tonkin. She also did her first Facebook Live, Lynn Paniak, and she's just getting out there, and she's a sponge, and just said, please don't give up on me, mentor me. And Denise and I mean, Denise has just been awesome. I don't know how many times a week she speaks to her, but coming out of her show, and she got Danny Doyle to go and do an event. Yeah. Danny Doyle, right? So if you have anybody in Australia, it is worth it for them to go. So thanks, Denise. Great upline. Awesome. Okay. And thank you for offering that. So Brittany, she's saying, are the new supplements safe while pregnant? Again, you know, when anybody's pregnant, you have to, always say check with your doctor. But again, the ASEA source, it's just whole foods. There's nothing. The Life Max, there's nothing in there that is, the probiotic. So look at the ingredients, and if I was pregnant, I would be taking all of them. I would say that, but I don't know what it says on the bottle, if it says consult your doctor. But again, it's all whole foods. It's just taking the right stuff. So again, but I'm not a doctor, so I can't say that for sure. Anybody else have anything? Gosh, this was a long call. Thanks everybody for hanging in there. Go listen to Dr. Foster on the Charge Up call. You will love it. You'll get a lot of great information. We will have Paul Tyrod next week. We're going to start combining them. So we're going to have a lot more stuff.
Terry, it's Abby. I have a bottle of Biome in front of me. Pregnant or nursing women should consult a physician before using.
Okay, exactly. So that's what they're going to say. Yeah, they're always going to say consult your physician. So
I'm a physician. Nothing safe in those products.
There you go. I know when I was pregnant 32 years ago, they gave me prenatals, and they were, what was recommended at the time. We're talking 1986.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So Brittany, my answer is go ahead and use it. It's awesome.
Okay. Anybody else?
Healthy mommy, healthy baby.
Exactly. Okay, Scott. Thanks, guys. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night, and please go register for Saturday, September 29th. Get your ticket, and let's rock and roll. All right, everybody. Have a good one. And
good night.